I'm titling this one Sibling Rivalry. Okay, so I don't know if this is, because I don't know why I keep getting the energy of high school, right? But I don't know if this is maybe someone who's watching my videos is like a part of like the younger audience, and maybe they're in high school or recently graduated high school, or if this is someone and you have a sibling and this sibling rivalry either started at high school or for some reason it got more intense once you guys got to high school age. And this is definitely for siblings who are very close in age. Like you guys would have been in elementary school, in middle school, and in high school at the same time. And for some reason, this sibling is in heavy competition with you. And if you are someone who you have either recently or like not even recently, meaning like this year, but it could have been recently, even like within the past 2 to 3 years, you have cut off this sibling. Like maybe something happened where this sibling did something and it was like there was no denying it, right? Like this sibling did something and it's like, okay, you've been doing little things here and there. You've been like trying to do little things like turn family against me. You've been, throwing a rock and hiding your hand. You've been creating drama or creating scenarios and making it seem like, like it was you, right? But really it was this sibling the whole time. But it's given the energy of like this sibling did something like not even like huge, but they did something, but for whatever reason, whatever they did that last time, they got sloppy with it, right? And you were basically able to let's just say like call their bluff, right? Because this dream is so simple, but at the same time, it's so simple, but at the same time, like it speaks volumes, right? So this dream, right? This is these are two feminines, right? A divine feminine and a karmic feminine, but they are sisters, right? And I don't even know if this sister, well, I'm just going to say the sister's a karmic feminine just because of like, she's in heavy karmic energy just because of the things that she's doing. But like, it's all jealousy. Like this sister could actually be a divine feminine, but like she is like, there's so much jealousy there. For whatever reason, there's so much jealousy that this person literally operates out of that jealous spirit, right? This person, everything that they do has to do with something with being in competition with you, trying to make themselves appear and seem like they are better than you. And it's really all for like no reason at all. Like it's all for no reason. So in this dream, there's these two sisters, right? And they are both in high school. And the older sister in this dream is the karmic, right? The older sister there's like this award ceremony. It's supposed to be really big. It's really significant. This older sister is being recognized for an award. So instead of being happy about that, instead of, just getting her flowers about that, she's trying to find a way to tear down divine feminine, even though divine feminine is not even the one that's getting an award in this ceremony. It's ridiculous, right? So this karmic sister, right, asked divine feminine if she can borrow her bow. I don't know what it is about this bow. Now, like this part, of course, like it may be different because like in the dream, it was specifically a hair bow, but this was a hair bow that for whatever reason was very, very, very special to divine feminine, right? Like, I don't know if this is something that was gifted to you by maybe a grandmother or a great grandmother or someone who is like passed on, or it could even be that it was gifted to you by a relative that's still living. But for whatever reason, this bow was very special to divine feminine. Now, in the dream, it was a boat. But when I woke up and I started like recording the details so that I could go back and do this, right? Because I decided that to give the illusion of consistency, I'm just going to record my dreams as I wake up every day, put them in my dream journal. And then what I'll do is on the days that I'm off, be it the weekend, or if I'm off after work the weekend and I'm off like one day during the week, I'll just record all of my videos on the day that I'm off. And then I'll just kind of like release them one at a time. So now that I've learned how to work like the schedule and all that, I've been playing around with that. I can schedule them to release, on each day. So it gives the illusion of consistency, but I'm really recording these all on the same day, right? So I don't know what order they'll all be released in, but I figure at this point it doesn't really matter, right? So as I was recording the dream, I was getting bracelet, I was getting necklace. For someone, I was getting watch, earrings. Like it's just something to do with like jewelry. As I was recording the dream, something to do with jewelry. But in the actual dream, it was a hair bow, right? So the karmic sister, divine feminine, gives the karmic sister this hair bow and says, yeah, sure, you can wear it so that you can put your hair up in a really nice style, to kind of like get it off of your neck. She was trying to get it off of her neck, so when she got her award, which had something to do with like her getting like a pendant or something that was going to go around her neck, she wanted her hair to be up. So divine feminine was like, yeah, you can wear it, but do not lose it. As soon as the ceremony is over, give it right back because I want this. This is my favorite. I do not want it to get lost. So like the weirdest thing, like first of all, this karmic sister did not even care about her hair being pinned up, right? Because if she did, naturally, she would have made sure that her hair was done in that particular style prior to the ceremony. You wouldn't wait until this. I don't know if y'all can hear that. My stomach is growling because I am hungry, right? I fell asleep early yesterday. Right now at this very time, it is Sunday morning, right? I didn't work last night. I fell asleep early. I didn't eat anything. It is now 11 o'clock. I got up, I went walking, did my exercising, did my grocery shopping for the week, ran all my errands, and I had done all of that. It is past 11 o'clock, probably closer to noon at this point, and I have not eaten yet today. So if you hear that rumbling, I don't know how loud it'll sound in the video, but if you hear that small rumbling, that's just my stomach, right? Anyways, so like I was saying, if this karmic feminine wanted their hair in an updo for this ceremony, naturally they would have styled it like that morning before arriving to school. You wouldn't wait until right before the assembly is going to start to be like, oh, I want to restyle my hair in an updo, right? This was all a ploy, right? So this karmic sister asked for the bow, and her whole intention, right? Her entire intention in doing this was because she specifically wanted to lose it. She was going to put her hair up in like this messy bun, this messy ponytail that was going to fall. Like she put it up so loose that it was clear that it was going to fall. The bow was going to fall and it was going to get lost. Her whole intention, the only thing that this is literally her day, her ceremony. She's getting an award. And instead of focusing on, like I said, getting her flowers for the award that she worked hard for, her only focus that day is to find some way to hurt, to destroy, to bring down. This is what I'm telling you. Like this sibling is in heavy competition with you. And this is specifically for someone that you have a sibling that you all, I'm talking like a year, no more than 2 years apart. If you were someone when you were a freshman, your sister was a senior, or if you're a divine masculine, this is like same-sex siblings. If you were a freshman and your brother was a senior, this is not for you. This is someone where when you were a junior, your sibling was a senior. Or when your sibling was a junior, you were a sophomore, right? Or like maybe they were a junior and you were a freshman. But this is a sister. These are siblings. And I say sisters because in the dream it was two females. But these are siblings that are no more than 2 years, 2 grades apart max. But I'm really getting like stepladder, right? Like you guys are really one right behind the other. This sibling, their only focus that day was to do something, no matter how small. Their only focus that day was to do something to put you in this energy of hurt, to put you in this energy of lack, to put you in this energy of really being upset, right? So literally, this sibling tied their hair in a ponytail in a messy bun that was so loose that if they even took a step forward, it was going to fall and the bow was going to fall. So of course, Divine Feminine sees this and she's like, no, give me my bow back. First of all, Divine Feminine in this dream is an intuitive. Even before this sibling does this, Divine Feminine already knows what's up, right, y'all? It's getting ready to rain. And I love the rain, right? I love the rain. Love the thunder too. So I might actually, I don't know. I'm going to try to record all of these and go in and watch a movie and take a nap because I love to be in my bed curled up when it's raining, especially when it's thundering. I get like the best sleep then. But this is like literally the first one and I have like 4 more I need to record. So let me go ahead and get through this, right? I'm not going to make these too long. But Divine Feminine in this dream is an intuitive. She knows exactly what's going on. Like it's in her mind, it's kind of just like, I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand like what this is, why you feel the need to do this. Like what do you stand to gain from doing this? Like why can you not just be happy? Like I'm here, this is your ceremony. I'm here to celebrate you, while you get this award. And literally your only thought, your only plan, your only ploy is to find some kind of way to tear me down. Like, I don't understand this, right? I don't get it, right? But this is like definitely a Divine Feminine who's not surprised because this is a sibling who does this kind of thing all the time. Well, like they try to find it. They try to do things like that are small, right? So that they do things specifically that are small, that are minute, so that if you bring attention to it, you sound crazy, right? Like you sound crazy. Like if you were to go to your parents, if you were to go to your mother, to your father and say, hey, this is what she's doing, they would literally look at you and be like, that doesn't even make sense. Why would that person do that? Like, I'm telling you, this person is so, what do you call it? Like maniacal. This person is so, I don't even know the word for it. But like this person does things, but they do things so small, so petty that literally if you were to go and try to tell your parents would not believe you because they would be like, that doesn't even make sense. Why would anybody do that? But I'm telling you, this is what this person is doing. And I don't even have to tell you because like, if this is the life that you're living, you already know that. You already know it, right? So as the karmic sister is walking away, Divine Feminine is like, no, we're not going to do this. Not today. Give me my bow back. So your sister takes this hair bow and throws it to a friend, like gives it to a friend of yours. So this is, y'all. So, okay, I'm trying to make this fast and I can't because like, it's like the little things that matter, right? This karmic sister throws the hair bow to a friend. Now, this friend is a friend of your karmic. This friend is also a karmic feminine, right? This friend also cannot stand you. Now, your sister knows that this person does not like you. This person is also jealous of you. They are in competition with you. I don't know if it's because you're smarter than them, you get better grades than them, or if they feel like you look better than them. Because this is like one of those things where this is actually a female who is attractive, who's very attractive within herself, but she's one of those females who, although she's attractive, she severely lacks in self-confidence, and she despises you because you are confident, you are attractive, you are, you're beautiful, you are intelligent, and she admires that about you, but she admires it, but at the same time, she's envious of it because the things she sees in you, she knows she lacks within herself, right? So your sister knows that this person does not like you. Your sister befriended this person only because this person does not like you. Your sister actually would not even be friends with someone like this. You know why? Because your sister is jealous of you, partly because you're smarter than her, you get better grades than her, but it's more of like a physical attractive thing. Like, you guys are sisters, but like, you look better, right? It is what it is, right? It is what it is, right? But you look better. You are more attractive than this sister. And this is something where, like, you guys get compliments, but even when you guys get compliments, there's something about people pinpointing out or saying like, oh my God, like you guys are two beautiful girls, but they'll focus more on Lou. Like, oh my God, like, look at your hair. You're so beautiful. You have gorgeous skin. I love your skin complexion. I love, I don't know, something I'm getting like for someone, you have such tiny feet. Like, you have like a beautiful frame. I love like your frame. You have like a perfect, like your body, like something about like, even when you guys both get compliments, they focus more on your features and they focus more on you than they do this person, right? And like, being that this sister, I'm talking about the sister now, right? Being that this sister is envious of specifically your beauty, and also that you're smarter than her, you get better grades than her, and you also get complimented on that. Let's say you get all A's and like, oh, you have a 4.0. Let's say like I'm getting like you won awards for maybe like writing or something, or maybe like math or something, I don't know. And maybe like they were like, oh, like you speak so well, you write so well, oh, you're gonna go far, you're gonna be the one to like be like, let's just say like you're gonna be the one to like make it in the family. Not to say that like your family is like poor or anything, but people always knew that you were gonna be the one to make it, right? This sibling is jealous of that. They are jealous of that, right? But like, this sibling has a lot of like self-esteem issues as well, particularly when it comes to appearance. So being that this friend is way more attractive than this sister any other time would not be like, let's say that the other karmic female was your friend instead of your enemy. Your sister would not like that person either. But your sister is only pretending to be friends with this person only because they know this person doesn't like you. Like, y'all, the jealousy runs deep. And it's like, if this is like, this may for someone actually be the person in your life that you need to cut off. With all of these like monitoring spirits, these frenemies, y'all, I don't even know. How would you, like, you got frenemy, family, like how would you combine family with enemy? However you would do that, because for some of y'all, this monitoring spirit, this quote unquote frenemy is actually a relative, right? It's your own flesh and blood. For some, it's a cousin, right? A close cousin, like maybe one that you grew up with. For others, this is a sibling. This is like a flesh and blood. I'm getting like this is a whole sibling. So this is not like a half sibling where you guys have different moms or different dads. This is like a whole sibling. Same mom, same father, grew up same household. This person does not like you. They've never liked you. When you guys get around family, this person puts on this fake facade and persona that they just love you so much, especially with their older sibling. It's like, oh, I love you so much. I'm the second mom. I have to protect you. I have to do this. I have to do that. This person really, truly, and deeply cannot stand you, right? And they know that you've done nothing wrong. They know you've done nothing to them. They know that you don't deserve that, because I'm getting like, even with all the things that you know that they do, there's still a whole lot more that you're not aware of. For everything that you know that this person has done, there is so much more that they've done that you're not aware of. If you've had friendships to just randomly end, like you've had friends to randomly cut you off, stop talking to you, you don't know what happened, you guys never argued, there was never anything wrong, this person just randomly stopped liking you, your sibling had something to do with it. Your sibling had something to do with it, right? If you've had things where like, with family members where all of a sudden you've had maybe you have like a favorite cousin or something that you were really close to, and all of a sudden people within the family have been dissing themselves from you, this sibling has something to do with it. Because they've been making up stories, they've been making up storylines, and they've been telling family, they've been telling your friends that, oh, you think this person is so sweet and so special and so this, but this person really right? And none of it is true. None of it is true. Anyways, back to the dream, y'all, because I'm all the way left field. And it's only because I've had 2 dreams about this sibling rivalry. So now I'm starting to like bleed into the second dream. So let me stay on track with this one, because the second one, actually, I'm like super proud divine feminine, but I'll get there when I get there, right? So anyways, back to the dream, right? Karmic feminine karmic sister throws the hair bow to this karmic friend, and this friend takes off running. So you guys are literally on this like this goose chase, y'all. And it's so goofy. It's the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life, right? I cannot explain. Where you guys are running around the school, running down the hallways, up this stairwell, down that stairwell, and this person is trying to find somewhere where they can lose this bow. But literally, you're right behind them. You are literally like hot on their trail. You are so close behind them that anywhere that they would drop this bow, you would see. Right? So then the mission aborted, like mission failed. So there's no point. So this person literally runs all the way around the building. You guys are chasing each other. Not you guys, you are chasing this person all the way around the building to get your property back. This person you guys literally run all the way up until the ceremony starts. And that is part of this person's plan, right? That's kind of like their backup. Like they had all of this set out where the karmic sister was going to lose the bow. But if that didn't work out, then the friend already knew that she was the backup plan. And if that didn't work out, they had a backup plan for the backup plan. Like this is y'all, excuse my language because I try not to cuss. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. This got to be one of the stupidest dreams I've ever had, right? But literally. So this person runs and you chase this person all the way until the ceremony starts. The ceremony starts. This person runs, gives the bow back to the karmic sister right before the ceremony starts. At that point, you were pissed. You had enough. You at that point, you were like, I don't care. Now, there's something about this ceremony that it was really special, and the principal was like, look, I want everybody to behave. I want everybody to, it wasn't a graduation, but it was still something that was like very, very, very significant, right? There were going to be a lot of people there, there's going to be like a guest speaker, family, all that. And the principal was like, I want everyone to be on their best behavior. If anybody acts out, it's going to be automatic suspension. And depending upon what you do, you're looking at expulsion. Like this principal was like not playing any games, right? So the backup plan, the original plan was to lose the bow, but let me say this. The original plan was seeming like it was to lose the bow. But what the real plan was, right? What the ultimate plan was that they were trying to piss you off. So this whole cat and mouse chase game, this sister putting on the bow loose enough for it to be able to fall off so that she could lose it. That is what they wanted you to focus on. But what their real plan was to piss you off, was to get you so angry. So the whole point of the chase was so that you would grow, you would be frustrated and your anger levels would grow. Because they wanted you to get so angry that you attacked either the friend or the karmic sister, and then they were going to get you expelled. That was the real plan underneath the plan, right? So this karmic friend throws the bow back to the karmic sister. She catches it. Divine feminine at this point is so enraged that you literally go up to your sister and I'm like, y'all, what movie? If I could give you a visual, you grab the bow out of her hair and snatch it so hard that literally her whole body like dips back. Like she doesn't fall, but literally like you grab it and pull it so hard that you yank her entire body back, right? And all you can hear is like, like gasping from like the crowd and the people that were there, like, what's going on? But y'all, what the karmic sister and this karmic friend don't know is that the principal at this school is also an intuitive, and a very powerful one at that, right? A very powerful one at that. This principal is also an intuitive. And while all of this is going on, the principal is peeping game. She's peeping game, right? So when this happens, not only is divine feminine, the principal does tell divine feminine, okay, you have your bow back. I need you to leave now. Escort yourself. I'm not going to call security. I'm not going to call what do you call the schools? I don't know, because everybody's school probably doesn't have this resource officer. Like when you have like the police at the school, the principal tells divine feminine, I'm not going to call the resource officers on you. You just go ahead and escort yourself out. Go ahead and leave, right? I'll take care of this. And instead, the resource officers are called on the karmic sister and on the karmic friend. So guess who ends up not only not getting their award, not getting their flowers, not getting their praise, but instead this karmic sister ends up being the one getting expelled. Y'all, I'm talking about justice. Justice was served. And y'all, I swear to God, like every time I see a short that I absolutely love and I'm like, oh yeah, I got to share this. Spirit is always like, please remind them that that's not going to be for every situation. Literally, y'all, I had this dream the same day that I posted the video where it's like the deny access, right? The deny access video. I literally had that dream the same day. And I absolutely love that video because I do believe that for a divine feminine, like, if you have someone around you that's engaging in low vibrational activity, the best way to handle it is to remove yourself from that situation and to just deny access going forward. I wholeheartedly believe that is the best way to handle those sort of situations. But then Spirit always reminds me that that's not going to be every case. That there's going to be some cases where you're going to be required to fight back. Now, I'm not telling you, I'm not telling you to go out there and like pick your battles, right? Spirit will let you know when it's time, right? Spirit will definitely give you a sign when it's time, when it's like, okay, this person has been doing too much. You have been turning your back too much. Now it's time to First, I'm getting like unleash the dragon, right? Now it's time to take action, right? Spirit will definitely let you know. So you have to pick your battles. But I'm telling you, in this dream, justice was served because divine feminine finally stood up to herself and said enough was enough, and she struck back. Now, I'm not telling you to go out here and start striking on people. Do not take this and run with that. I'm not telling you to go out here and strike on someone just because they cut you in line at the gas station when you were trying to get a bag of Takis that you know you don't even need, right? Y'all, I don't know, for whatever reason, one of my coworkers mentioned something about hot Cheetos, and I've been wanting hot Cheetos ever since. I'm not going to go to the store and get them because it's red dye. I don't need it. It's not good for me, but I can't get hot Cheetos off my mind, right? I think she put a spell on me. Not really, right? But anyways, I'm not telling you to go to the gas station and attack someone because they jumped you in line. This is literally someone who has been attacking you since high school. And whatever age you are currently at, you know how long that's been for you. For some of y'all, this has been before high school, but for some reason, like, this sibling cranked it up a notch once you guys got high school age. And probably because once you guys got high school age, then you were not necessarily competing, but at the same time, you kind of were, because now when you have, people of the opposite sex, when you have boys involved, and maybe your sister might have been attracted to someone who was instead attracted to you, now that becomes a factor. So that might have been why at this age, this person cranked it up a notch, right? But definitely this is something where this person has been like doing small attacks. And if you're someone who you're into spirituality, and this sibling, for a fact is also into spirituality, and you keep having these dreams of being like attacked by animals, you keep having these dreams of like natural disasters, you keep having these dreams of like just being attacked, I hate to say this is not for everyone. You'll know if this is for you because you know your sibling and you know your situation better than anyone else can tell you. But if you've been having dreams and you're trying to figure out why you're having all these dreams about getting attacked, your sibling, right? Your sibling is actually the one that's doing it, and that's crazy, right? But there's something about you finally getting your justice, because this time you finally decided to stand up for yourself and you finally decided to strike back. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead and end this here because I made this one way too long because I started to dip into the other dream a little bit with this one. But that's okay, because I think with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next dream next. As always, y'all, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Bye.